The relentless upward spiral in the cost of fertilisers, energy and feed is eroding commodity price gains for farmers across Scotland. Fertiliser alone is a major input cost on Scottish farms, and with prices rising significantly in recent years and the prospect of further increases, it's crucial that farmers take steps to minimise the impact that higher fertiliser prices are having on their business. Improved nutrient management helps to cut fertiliser costs and leads to better soil health, which in turn leads to improved yields. Keenan Recycling, based at New Deer in Aberdeenshire, produces thousands of tonnes of compost per year, offering a tremendous cost-effective resource for the agricultural industry. The compost produced here in the heart of Aberdeenshire is BSI accredited and is approved for use by farm assured schemes including Quality Meat Scotland and Scottish Quality Cereals, making it an ideal solution for farmers looking to improve soil health and increase yields. The green compost has Soil Association certified input status and can be used on organic farms. Composts made from both food and garden waste provide a rich, readily available potash source, as well as long-term enhanced levels of slow-release nitrogen, which continues to deliver nutrients at least 3 years after the first application.
We produce 5 grades of BSI accredited compost. 3 of these grades are suitable for use in certified organic systems. The PAS 100 system ensures a rigorous processing regime and a highly consistent product. We always source high nutrition levels for our feedstock to improve the nitrogen and potash levels for the end product for use in agriculture. This ensures the best possible value for money for every tonne of compost used in agriculture. With the largest vertical composting unit in the world, we now have 20,000 tonnes per annum available for local farmers.
Soil health is also improved by better porosity, microbial activity, rooting properties and workability. These attributes all tend towards higher crop yields and lower fertiliser costs.
The benefit for a farmer is the 3 major nutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus and potash, which are in both the green and the food compost in different amounts. In the food compost you'll have a higher amount of nitrogen and more of it will be water soluble. Phosphorus takes longer to break down, whereas the potash is more soluble than the phosphorus and will be released more quickly. But I think it is worth seeing the compost as feeding the soil rather than immediately feeding the NPK requirement of the crop, because as I've said, some of the nitrogen will be retained in the soil and released more slowly over time, as will be the case with phosphorus, released over time, whereas a higher proportion of the potash will be released in the season that it's been applied.
Leading local farmers have been quick to recognise the opportunities that BSI-approved composts provide, with some taking thousands of tonnes per annum.
We took in about 500 tonnes of the green waste compost 2 or 3 years ago, and this back end we used about 1,000 tonnes of the premium compost. I'm always looking at using different types of mucks to reduce our fertiliser bills. And this stuff is on our doorstep, and we feel that we need to have a look at everything we can to try and reduce our fertiliser bills. Our farm is in pretty good health because we've been using a lot of different types of muck over the last 20-30 years, but farms that haven't had access to these mucks would definitely be able to reduce their fertiliser bills, and it would help the soil structure also, I would say. Higher organic matter always helps with moisture retention and workability of the land, and there's some people who feel that the extra biological activity that these products can introduce to soil will help also.
There's the obvious benefits of the nutrient values that we're getting from the compost, but one reason we're using it is to improve our soil structure. We work some pretty heavy land here on the farm, and by using Keenan's compost we're improving our soil structure. If you're good to the land's then good to you. Ultimately, what that means is going to give you better yields. And by using the compost, we're able to reduce the chemical fertilisers that we're using on the farm, and at the end of the day, that improves our profitability.
In addition to improving nutrient management, using this high-quality compost will help displace chemical fertilisers that are currently made in places such as Egypt and Tunisia using fossil fuels. Using Keenan Recycling's Scottish-produced compost provides an all-round solution for farmers to improve environmental practices, cut fertiliser costs, increase crop yields and ultimately improve the bottom line.